Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It's 7:55 here in the middle part of the country on Friday. It's June 2nd, 2021. Hope you're having a nice holiday weekend. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. U.S. adding 850,000 new jobs in June. That's a great number. Of course, you had some unemployment insurance programs roll off in some red states, certainly helped the number just a little bit. Big ads in hospitality, but also some nice ads in manufacturing. Remember, we saw ADP data earlier in the week that said, hey, we're probably going to have a good jobs number, very good jobs number, beating analyst expectations by about 100,000 jobs. We continue to see really not much effect of additional Delta virus, anything else like that here in June. Great jobs numbers for the economy. Robinhood going public, looking to sell about $100 million worth of stock. It's got 18 million users, got about 17.7 daily active users, managed $80 billion total. Now here's something interesting that I found from the filing. They're going to try to sell about 25 or 35% of those initial public offering shares to retail investors. That's, 25 or 35 million worth of stock. That's not that much stock. They're intentionally keeping the size of the offering fairly small. I imagine that's going to create a really big demand for the shares among that retail base. Be very careful. This has the potential to get very overvalued very quickly by folks wanting a piece of the action just because they're just not releasing that many shares. I'd imagine over the next few months that changes. They drip out additional shares, insiders start selling into really inflated prices. So if you are interested in buying Robinhood stock, please be very, very careful. It's really in the filing set up to kind of be fairly manipulated, right? That's sort of what Robinhood paid a fine for earlier on in the week, 80 million bucks. Now they're sort of doing the same thing with their IPO, being very cagey. It is legal, but it is very dangerous if you're looking to buy the stock. It's very illiquid, only about $100 million worth of shares being offered. Richard Branson is going to jump in line in front of Jeff Bezos to get to space. He announced he's going to fly on Virgin Galactic July 11th, just 9 days from now. That's 9 days ahead of Jeff Bezos, who's flying on Blue Origin a little bit later on in that month. Virgin Galactic already has about 600 orders for folks to fly on their $250,000 10-minute flight to the edge of space and land safely back on Earth. It's, of course, July. That's really the month that's very key. That's when U.S. first landed on the moon. It's a very proud, patriotic moment for a lot of us here in the U.S. We always talk about July 4th and space travel. It's really a good time to be in a renaissance of space and space tourism. If you want some additional information throughout the weekend, feel free to follow me on Twitter. As always, it's OKC CFA CFP. Until then, I'm out.